The stars are the product. Period. If Russell Wilson's not there and you guys are terrible, you're going to not have the same sales. They're not going to sell as many jerseys. You're not going to be as relevant. It's just the way it works. That's how it goes. Even if you're the Dallas Cowboys, you're still the biggest organization in all sports in the entire world. If you're not winning, you are not relevant.
It's amazing to me that people don't get that. I mean, bottom line is I only watch HBO for two people I like. HBO's on all day. When Bill Maher's on, I watch his show 30 times a year. I like John Oliver. I don't watch HBO 90% of it. Why? I don't watch for the logo. I watch for the people.
100%.
I literally I watch Paramount, that company, for one thing, Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. Otherwise, I never turn the channel on. That is the only reason I watch
because it's entertainment. There are certain things we have to pay attention to, whether we are interested or fond of the individuals or not, like the government, for example, or our families, right? There are certain things that we cannot opt out of. Entertainment is a choice. So that's why I get upset when people are talking about like fans not being good fans. People work very hard to make money, to enjoy their life. They want to spend their money on a product they enjoy. Now, some people like suffering, they choose bad teams and they just like going through that. But why? This is how this whole thing works. It's the stars. The stars are the product. Yes, you provide the platform, but if a star wants something,
get it to him. It's
as easy as letting him sit in a room while you guys talk about draft picks. Who cares?
Listen, it'd be one thing if a star player did drugs or was subversive or was like a bad locker room guy. Aaron Rodgers wants a heads up on a couple of things. Give it to him.
Don't fire his quarterback coach without telling him.
Yeah, remember that one?
You really, when it comes down to it, these splits generally come down to the simple things. People always think it's like some big explosive thing. It's always a slow drip. It's a slow drip, and then there's just one too many drips, and the cup runneth over.
You're right. The Packers fired Aaron's quarterback coach and didn't give him a heads up.
When you say that out loud, doesn't that sound ridiculous? It just sounds ridiculous. Like what? It's a simple. It's like anything else in life, in relationships, right? You make a huge decision and don't tell your partner, and your partner's like, it would have taken you all of 15 seconds to send me a text message. Heads up. Couldn't even send a text, an email, a phone call.
You wouldn't
tweet, DM, nothing.
Aaron Rodgers found out about it on Twitter.
And yet we look at it, well, I don't look at it, but people will look at it as if he's being difficult. Like, no. What Deshaun Watson is going through is not Deshaun being difficult. It is a series of horrible decisions that if you just looked at it, the relationship as a mutual partnership rather than I make all the decisions.
We control you.
It makes no sense to me. It's never made any sense, and it almost always ends the same way. It's ridiculous. Give him a little space, guys. It's going to work in your favor.